Gotta go. Girl talk.
Boom! Hardin. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Welcome to Gotham City tonight. I am Ryan Doell. Thank you, Kevin, for toying around for the Butter Raid. And with me as well is Alex Brewer. Dude, how's everything going?
It's going great. I'm doing well. Can't complain. Folks in the chat, like you're looking at two distinguished guests of Ken Plume's Force 5 YouTube channel. Definitely check that out if you haven't yet. It's an awesome show.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Ken. How's it going?
Ken's here. We got to have Ken on the show. He is kind of like, he's a kindred spirit in a sense that he's big into Star Wars like I am. He's big into comics like I am. I think it would fit in really well.
Yeah, I feel like he can go toe to toe with anyone's fandom. Like his knowledge of all fandoms seems to be endless. Yeah. I'm definitely picking up on like plenty of X-Men knowledge from him. Like, it's got a lot of good conversations.
Yeah, I think he knows his Batman, and something tells me he knows his Batman animated series as well. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We should not only should we have him on just as a guest at one point, we should have him on again. Let's have him on next month after I get back from Saskatchewan and all that. Then in October, let's have him on again. Let's do a watch along of an episode of Batman animated series.
Oh, that'd be great.
Ken's choice. That's what we'll do. He's awesome. If for those who don't know who he is, go subscribe to his channel. Go check it out. He's interviewed so many cool people for this Force 5 where I was like, how can Alex say that he's going to be the best guest you've ever had? I'm like, have you seen who he's had on his show?
I stand by my initial statement. Ryan, you're the best guest anyone could have.
No, well, I'm everyone's guest.
Yeah, the ultimate guest.
The ultimate guest. Should we say a quick howdy do to the chat?
Let's do
it. All right, Video Power Gaming is here. Are we going to get that Doell RGB play set list tonight? No, I got to do that with Craig. You know I can't leave Craig out of that. That's not fair. Stanley Eberhard is going to catch us back on the replay. Andrew's Gatey's Toys. And yes, they were not hiding that Jubilee was a Robin knockoff. But you know what? That's why they hooked up.
Yeah.
Right? 100%. I don't care. I love it. Detroit Dave is here. A Canon event. Yes. If I only was part of the X-Men continuity. Maybe one day. Maybe I can get my friends that are working on X-Men 97 to throw me in there in the background. Just don't put me as part of like Friends of Humanity. I'll be really upset.
Yeah, you're an Alpha Sentinel.
Yeah, please no. Or I don't even want to be a dude protesting, Like, just, no. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Video Power Gaming putting your Sweeze up on the Sweeze way. Hopefully Duke's here. Oh, I think I see him up ahead there. Matt Bush is here, my benefactor, my guy in my will. Matt Bush, thank you for being here so much. King Panther, King of Questions, also here. Awesome artwork. Watch Jim Lee's artwork. I think that if you're talking about the thumbnail. Alex, during Mondo Friday meeting, please suggest we need Psylocke and Polaris. Because you know what? We just don't want. We're done with guy figures, Alex. we just want more women. I don't care what any. Like,
hey, the X books, they've got the best female characters in comics.
Well, DC could give you a run for your money.
They have the most best female characters in comics.
Right. Okay. Tony Johnson is here. Ashley Wilbanks, thank you for being here, hanging out. Here he is, Duke Booty, the professor of Ricketts. DJ himself, Bionic Funk. I'll be seeing him live in Saskatchewan as well, which is going to be awesome. Technicolor is here, but is it Canon event? I need a Dan Larson. I need a soundboard.
No
soundboards.
No, I'm saying is it Canon? And then sometimes he goes, no,
no, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Who's just as cool as Ryan Doell? Well, Ryan Cole.
Oh,
Ryan Cole is here. Chris Fresh, Jack Knight 73. One of my favorite dudes, a talented artist, Mr. Johnny Cock. Mr. Michael T is here. Yes, Andrew, Gatey's Toys. Doell Cannon, Savage Land Rogue was cloned by Sinister, and that clone was sent out. The real Rogue is still in the Savage Land, and her bikini gets tinier by the day. Well, I mean, you got nothing else to change into.
is that what the spin-off is about? The comic book?
Spinning off clothes, apparently. Luis Ballesteros is here. Host Hora de Mexico. Got my Savage Land pack this week. Congratulations on that. Hasbro needs to hire a new photographer. That Rogue is so fine in person. It is a great figure. We opened up mine back at the Airbnb in San Diego, and we all played with it. Me, you, and Alice sitting on the floor like it was Christmas morning, playing with toys. It was pretty awesome. Topher Khan Young Hummus is here with part of the Butter Raid, as well as Kevin, Bat Force Grumps. Also check out Bat Force Radio, the podcast that he's part of. They also love Batman. We love Batman too. Chris Bobinski is here. Margarine Ray Johnny, come on, play along. Make Mine Marvel Legends. Oh, thank you. Best part of Men's Needs. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Technicolor, Cougar McGillicuddy, William Rodriguez, Nick Dillinger. I like that guy. He's a good guy. Chad Stewart is here. Flash 739. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of you here tonight. This is great.
Man. Full house.
Daith is here, and look at this, 279 super chat. Doell as FOH tracks. But no. I should have screened that. He did to me what I do to him, where I don't screen things before I read them. God damn you. Ken Plume with $2 super chats. Go get yourself something nice. We will. Ken. We will get something. Chris Bobinski is saying, do a Colossus, then all the women. I think Colossus is also a very much
cool,
much needed character.
Yeah.
Also, if you do I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to give you advice on how to do your toys, Alex. Okay. As part of the Mondo crew, right?
Love it.
Also, you can get that on yhsshop.com. I should have put.
I already have.
Did you? Oh wow, yeah. I think Attack Peter did as well. Getting ripped by actual Mondo people. It's just so funny. The if you do Colossus, I know like the whole kind of thing is like try to do one that's like part of the X-Men. But if you can figure out a way without making it cost $10,000, you got to do an exclusive for a convention. I don't care which one. I am saying though that Fan Expo Canada is going to see the return of Hasbro this year. Maybe Mondo should look at some Canadian locations.
Yeah.
All right. And I think you should do Metalvac.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, I mean that's the tricky that's the tricky thing, right? It's like, you want them to be cell shaded to fit in with the rest of the collection, but he's also metal, so it's like you got to have like a metallic version too.
It's I'm just saying it should be an exclusive. That shouldn't be part of the main part of the line.
Yeah, like an uncanny variant.
Do you know it's bigger than Fan Expo in Toronto?
What?
Toying Around ToyCon.
Yeah.
Right? Very big deals. Had some very big guests appear there as well. And some big toy companies as well have shown up there. And Mondo would be a great addition to Toying Around ToyCon. I fully agree.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I want to go to Canada.
Dude, just move up here. Move up to Vancouver. Hang out with Alice and I. It'll be fun.
Sounds good.
It'll be fun.
Good.
I probably should have messaged her today, see if she was. Well, if she was coming on, she would have jumped on. That's
you gotta get the Alice signal going.
I know. Well, yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back. Don't worry. All right. So today, it's a slow news day. I was thinking about what to talk about. Then I remembered that when I was on Toy Geeks with Dan Larson, who we mentioned earlier from Secret Galaxy, as well as Jay Gladfelter from Geek Dad Life. And we were talking about Ectoglows. We were doing the Ectoglow year 1992 for Real Ghostbusters. And I was talking about my Canon event, which was finding this magazine, which actually even has the Ectoglows in it. It was Comic Scene magazine. You probably saw the cover on the thumbnail if you clicked on it. And again, thank you for being here for all those who did. And this magazine changed my life. And I think this came out right at the same time Marvel cards were starting to show up. And this led in a couple weeks later into getting Uncanny X-Men number 274, Savage Land Rogue, as we all know. Hang on. I actually even got myself my own copy. I actually took this one off the wall, Alex.
Oh.
So this is my framed copy of it that I actually got signed by Jim Lee.
Whoa. Holy cow.
I know, because this is the magazine. If I did not find this at Cole's bookstore in Lawson Heights Mall in Saskatoon, I don't know if I would be into comics the way that I am.
Did he write to Doell, "You're welcome"?
To Doell, yeah, right. I should sign to him and being like, "Here's a bill for all my comics and toys that you forced me to buy."
To Jim, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Right. So that's what we're gonna flip through. I found a website that had it on here that we can go through it nice and clearly. But yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you what, a framed magazine or a framed comic looks pretty nice. I've never thought of doing that, but it's a pretty classy look.
And it's there, like when I walk into my apartment, it's kind of one of the first things I see. And it's like one of those things to remind me of just like, hey, no matter how shit your day was, this exists.
It's like your sketch of the flux capacitor. Like,
yeah, that's exactly it. It's my sketch of the flux capacitor. Right. So it's crazy because I see when I think of what the day because I can remember finding it. Like I remember it like and just being like, holy moly, and just staring at that cover and just being like, who is this? And why am I not part of this? So
was this the first time you'd seen like Wolverine? And
yes, this is like the really first time it's kind of funny because you would see pictures of Wolverine in other things. It's not like I didn't read comics because I was reading like Thundercats, and I would like when I was like a kid, right? So I'd like read like Thundercats, Roger Rabbit, Real Ghostbusters, like all, and some of them, and Alf comics, another one I was getting when I was a little kid.
Alf isn't the Canon event,
but Alf and Thundercats were both published by Marvel, right? Bang, there it is, right? The old Marvel Star Comics, correct, right? So they would have ads in there, like for your subscription ads for comics. You'd see Spider-Man, you'd see X-Men. But I didn't really know, nor did I care at that time who this guy with this mask was. X-Men were still very popular in the 80s going into the 90s, right? So, and I just didn't care. Then it wasn't until I saw this. Hang on, let's just pull it right up. So when I saw this, that's when I was like, dang, I lost my mind. Like, and I think this is probably also like,
was this true? Did that happen? Is that what you're talking about, Ryan?
No, I'm not. I did
a Thundercats Alf crossover.
Now I'm is that real?
Well, he would have tried to eat them, right?
Right, he would have. So would it be like Mum Elf, the ever living? Is that what it would be? The ever hungry? It'd be like Mum
the
Elf,
ever hungry. These guys are delicious.
I killed me. Right? Willie, look, talking cats. Right, that's all it would be. Flash, I'm not putting that one up. Nice try. Believe nothing I say. It's untrue. Okay.
But it should exist. I mean, right? It makes sense.
It should exist. I agree.
I feel like Mad Hatter could write the shit out of an Alf Thundercats crossover.
God. He was born to write.
Yeah, I'm putting that out into the universe.
It's good. Someone has to. But again, just going back to this, I want to point out, so this is 1991. This is like early 91. So this would have been like January, February. Marvel cards, were just starting to come out because those were like 1990. So it was like Marvel 2 hasn't started yet. So I knew I was picking up Marvel Series 1 late, because it wasn't that long after completing the set of Marvel 1 that Marvel 2 was all of a sudden showing up on the Series 2 was showing up in the drugstores and gas stations. God, I miss that a little bit too. And yeah, I mean, look at this cover. Everyone looks hot. This is great.
Yeah.
And then of course, like we'll get into it, but just looking at this cover, look at this. Frank Miller, we've got Simpsons, Tiny Toon Adventures, Rescuers Down Under, Alan Grant, Chris Claremont. Talk about
Dennis
an introduction.
Cohen.
Right? Yeah, right?
And Omaha, the
cat dance, which was
dancer?
an adult comic. So
Oh
there's a huge article here about an adult comic book. And of course, my parents had this is obviously a magazine about cartoons and comic books. My parents fell for that old trap of it. It's for kids.
Yeah. Comics. Right? Hey kids, comics.
Hey kids, comics. Right. So that's what it was.
And as Andrew Gady's Toys pointed out earlier, Jubilee is rocking the pretty apparent Robin corollary colors on her costume.
Even the yellow accents on the red.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, and that little symbol
right,
with
the
R's,
up here,
the Robin symbol
it's down here. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It is totally Carrie Kelly, Robin.
How old are Alex and Doell? What age would you have both been in 91? Oh God, I'm glad. Well, I mean, in 91, I would have been 11. So I'll let you do the math. You would have been what? 8?
I would have been 5.
5. And Alice wasn't even a twinkle in her mother's eye. So yeah. Oh, yeah. And this too. Yes. Gady's Toys. Also, this is peak problematic Betsy. She looks problematic. Actually, in fact, I would say she's problematique. I love that song. Anyways, let's do some zooming in here. Let's go through. Let's turn the cover. All right.
Already we got Plucky Duck and Omaha, the
cat
sexy
dancer
cat.
Yeah, and Mickey Mouse. Dude, insane. Insane. This is like just right off the bat. Awesome. Again, I love this because this is again that era of everything you could have loved that was niche had its own magazine. So already like Star Wars Insider is starting to pop up around this time. Maybe or soon. Star Wars Insider is gonna, and Star Wars Galaxy or Star Wars Collector or Star Wars Galaxy magazine, sorry, that will all start showing up at around this time. So we're about to get into like peak geek magazine.
Yeah,
because Wizards kicking up at this time. You gotta remember this is only issue 17 of Comic Zine magazine, so everything geeky is about to get sort of cool, but still not really. Not like how it's like completely socially acceptable today. It still wasn't fully socially acceptable, but people knew what things were.
Well, this would have been the very early days of people just even knowing what kind of a community was out there, right? Like, you know, it's like this is like the, you know, the direct market, i.e. comic book stores, is still a relatively new concept of the 80s, and getting these you know, interest specific magazines, that would really be like your only indication that there are other people into this stuff besides yourself, if you weren't living in a more metropolitan place where there's like conventions and stuff, like,
right, which was me.
Right.
that is me you're talking about. So it was really it was cool to kind of find this stuff, which I think again why it's just like, and again, like if these magazines didn't exist, I don't think I would have these interests. Like even I think I would not even be surprised. You know, Bionic Funk in the chat, I'm pretty sure Derek had some of these TNG magazines. Like he's full on. He is like the most Trekkiest Trek guy I know. Right. So this wouldn't even surprise me if he had a couple of those. We got a letter column. Hang on. I think there was one here I wanted to even read. I like how you got to remember Simpsons is also super new. at this point as well. So there's you'll hear a lot of people comparing it to the
Fred
Flintstones. Yeah.
They ripped off the Flintstones.
Here it is. Susan D. Peterson from Davenport, was it Idaho? Ohio?
No, I don't. IO. We don't have an IO.
What are you talking about? What do you mean you don't have an IO?
Don't, right?
God, you guys don't even know. Typical Americans don't even know what states they have.
I think that's a Canadian.
Yeah, Iowa,
thing.
right?
Oh, never mind.
Davenport, Iowa. That totally. Come on, American education at its finest, everybody. All right, this letter, I love it. Okay, there are a few of us who didn't care for Batman at all. I thought it was grossly overrated and a very dark film. First off, Susan, you can't start a sentence with "and." Okay. The scene where Jack Nicholson fell into a vat of chemicals after being shot in the face. I mean, come on. Who would be able to survive a bath of chemical acids? I'm getting tired of all this bat crap. When are they going to stop cramming Batman down our throats, or our wallets for that matter? Guess what? I think Susan's had a rough go these last 30 years.
We really needed the sad comments music for that.
That was a retro sad comment. I'm kind of curious how Susan feels about Batman now, because from 89 on, it has not even stopped. Like, even if you think between like Batman and Robin and Batman Begins that there was like a bat break, there was not. Like, there was still something either on the shelves or on TV or something that was Batman.
Yeah, but it's still like for the popular culture, like it's one movie and already it's too much.
Oof, she must love the MCU. Turning the page. All right, we got Miller's Crossing. So they got an interview here with Frank Miller going through some of his work. Also, beautiful Raphael mask.
And a fun Coen Brothers reference.
And the Miller's Crossing. Right? It now tries to look on the bright side. No, this is, but look how violent this gets. Like, so quick.
Oh, like, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so what did you think of this? Like, were you did Frank Miller speak to you at all?
See, at a young age? Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. This was it just seemed like too
edgelord.
I was gonna say too dirty, in the sense that it's like it's not clean and bubbly like Jim. Like, not to say that Jim Lee's is bubbly, but it's very easy to digest.
Yeah. And
if you're new to comics and then you see this with like all the violence, rough lines, that kind of thing, like it's something I didn't appreciate until I was a teenager. And then you're because now you're actually kind of going back and you're reading more stuff like Daredevil, or even, I'm going to really throw it out there, Grendel was another one from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that's when you kind of like, and then you start going, okay, why does Wizard keep talking about Dark Knight Returns like it's the second coming of Jesus?
Yeah, and Watchmen.
Right. But then even Watchmen, I remember reading that one for the first time too. And I think, again, I was too young of a teenager to understand what I was reading, because it's like I didn't understand the social aspects of it. And the same with Dark Knight Returns. Yeah. I had to read those again in my 20s and then be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember as a kid, I was initially like kind of intrigued by Watchmen, because I was kind of looking for like an alternate group of superheroes that weren't Marvel and DC. And so I was like, oh, here's like a whole other world of superheroes. But then like it was like, wait, what is this? And I never got into it, and then obviously discovered it as an adult later.
Yeah,
it all made a lot more sense. But
yeah, it's funny how you get to this point in like your late, like, well, for me anyways, my late teens and then my 20s, where I was like, no, I was still getting new comics, but I found myself in the back issue bins way more, like trying to yeah, just trying to like discover these things of like, stuff like this, where just like not maybe the stuff that I missed like in the 80s or just stuff even before I was born, like Spider-Man stories from the 70s. Like it was like, or even just like like any Daredevil comics from the 80s. Like they're so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like look at this guy's just getting shot up right here. And then this had me intrigued too on the other page where it was like, well, who's buying these little spaceships?
Oh,
right, because it's like tabletop gaming advertisement.
Yeah, cool.
They
And
are
and it's
cool.
it's a RPG. I remember like Star Wars RPGs around like there was a whole RPG craze like
right.
but
this
real
one,
quick before we move off of Frank Miller,
yeah,
it is kind of interesting to note that like I don't know because like Frank Miller is like clearly an influence on Jim Lee, like especially like as his career went on. I wonder at this point if because like obviously like Jubilee is modeled after Carrie Kelly, Robin.
right.
I wonder how much Frank Miller was influencing Jim Lee even at this period.
Oh man, we gotta get Jim Lee on the show somehow. Because that's a great question. Just quickly going down here. We're going down to Dennis Cowan, right? That's how you say it, right? Dennis?
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, okay. Good. Because I've always like never knew what to say before.
I mean,
but
that's
anyway,
how I understanding. I don't know. I don't know if that's exactly right. But
yeah, and here's like kind of like where it's like I remember seeing this as like my first introduction to like Deathlock and Moon Knight and The Question, and then all of a sudden kind of seeing these guys in Marvel cards later, and it was like, oh, okay, right? So everything was kind of like coming into play here. And again, he's just talking about like writing and then like the sketching out of covers and like page planning, which is super fun. So there's like
cool.
A lot of cool kind of like breakdown stuff in here. And this is kind of the like we kind of got this in Drawing Board a little bit in Wizard, but I feel like because this one's a lot more wordy, you get kind of more of a perspective of like Drawing Board felt like more like a how-to.
Yeah.
And this one was more like a this is where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, this feels more behind the scenes-y.
Right. That's exactly how it felt. Right? Look at this. Look at that Batman splash page.
Yeah, man, where are they trying to cram Batman down our throats?
Right?
Enough is enough. With
Good
this
God.
Bat fellow.
Right. And so now we're getting into Alan Grant. And this is where I kind of brought this up a little bit on Geek Dad on Toy Geeks. I think this is the Robin that the Robin toy is based off of is right here.
Yeah. 100%.
This is it.
There's actually even another drawing that's more exactly that toy.
We're going to get there.
Oh,
it's in here. It's in here. Do not worry. So like when I saw these two pages, again, life changed. This is it. This is where I was.
It would. Look at that costume. It's perfect.
It's so good. And I remember seeing this and just being like, Robin's my guy. Yeah. I haven't read Batman. The only Batman I've read, no, not even at this point. Not even at this point. I did not even have my free Zellers Batman comic book. This is like, because even like I've mentioned this before, Batman 89 didn't get me into buying comics. Batman 89 got me wanting to buy Batman toys. Yeah. But after seeing this and this Batman splash page with all these villains, and of course there's some that you just know because you know that because I knew them from Superpowers. Right. So
yeah, right. Or just, every kid, they're just born knowing who like Penguin and Joker are.
Yeah, and Catwoman and Riddler. Like we just know.
These are primal things that make sense.
Right. It's like I don't know who Anarchy is. I'm like, why is Moon Knight? Why is Moon Knight here? Right. It's just who's this old guy?
Who's Solomon Grundy?
Who's the guy in the fish
amygdala?
Tank? Yeah, right.
Who's Film Freak?
Yeah. Right. So there's all these just these two beautiful splash pages alone had me like, I'm going to read this magazine back to back several times over. And again, we just go through Alan Grant. He's talking about his Judge Dredd. He's talking about working on his work on Batman. Awesome, just awesome stuff. And then we get to our Chris Claremont interview, which is amazing. And he kind of takes it down. This is before he got jaded with the up and coming artists that would later come and start Image Comics. So this is still where it's like we're in that era now where this is the very end of the early days of writer is king.
Yeah.
So he's breaking everything down. Yeah.
And it's very, very apparent looking at these images. That's like, you might have some competition for the superstar status.
Right? Yeah. Also, I've always wanted a shirt that has this particular logo.
Oh, the one that's up in the corner there?
No,
the Xavier School shirt?
Yeah. The Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters.
Yeah, very cool.
That one right there.
Very
yeah.
looking.
Look at these beautiful pogs. These aren't pogs. But
actually, can you scroll up just to the page before this one? Because there's this image is very cool.
Look at that strong guy in
is that
classic?
So because I'm guessing it's Jim Lee, but it also looks like Mike Mignola or or even like Graham Nolan. Like
it doesn't look like him. Right? Hang on.
Could it be a jam piece?
Oh, maybe. I was wondering if it's
not credited. that Jubilee like that is like a very Mignola trench coat stance kind of thing.
Maybe it is. We need to get Mike Mignola on the show. Right? That's it. But you're right. Like again, these are very like these feel like they were supposed to be trading cards or like they're promo or something. Like that's what it feels like. But this was a poster. This is part of the cover. You have the other Jim Lee book that IDW published as well. But you could see how it's sectioned off into like 3 posters, right?
Oh yeah. Let me grab just so we can do our little comparison. Yeah, the artist edition. Yeah, the Jim Lee artist edition has that double page spread or gatefold or whatever. The original repro of the art.
Yeah, got a big lift on that one. How heavy is that book?
You're not going to end up looking like Colossus lifting it, but
But if you put it on your chest while doing crunches, you might look
you might be get to be like a Cameron Hodge level.
Right. Maybe Havoc, right?
Maybe Legion.
Maybe Legion.
more. I've got more of like a Gateway thing going on.
Nice.
At this point.
But again, awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
Very, very good. And does it have it? Yeah. So here's Storm on the other side. Sorry, it's a fold out. I'm not going to attempt to fold it out, but this amazing Storm. Which they just did the Marvel Legend of this costume.
Yep, that's the first action figure too that she got in Toy Biz.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the big lightning bolt on the front. It says right away like what her deal is. So
yeah. Oh, careful! Don't fold it inside.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
But yeah, this book's awesome. Highly recommend.
It's expensive now.
At this point.
Yeah.
Well, to the highest bidder goes the
spoils. Again, this was the cover as well. The zombie Ms. Marvel, Carol Danvers versus Rogue.
Good. Which they recreated on the manga, the X-Men manga edition.
They recreated it in the manga, and they paid homage to this in X-Men 92.
Yeah,
as well.
Rogue's Tale,
right? So that's
a whole episode on it.
That's all there. I remember seeing this like for the first time too. Just what is happening? And I remember when I first found the back issue for this with that cover, and it's a very exciting time. Very exciting. Here we go. This is the breakdown of the new Robin costume. The differences between, all of them. This is the one you're talking about, I believe. This photo on the very top. That is the Robin.
Yes. Yeah.
100%.
Look at that flat top. You could
Well, it's even
rest
got
a
the same
drink
like
on it.
pieces of hair that are coming down to the forehead. Like,
yeah, it's exactly. And is that like Tom Grummett?
No, that's Denny. Oh, you mean drawing this?
Yeah, because I know because Neil Adams design that was the previous page was Neil Adams. He designed the costume, but this looks like early Tom Grummett art to my eye.
Oh, maybe it could be. I'll give him a call.
Ooh,
just call. Just be like, hey,
who? We gotta find out who's drawing all these.
Yeah, none of you were credited. So if you like, hang on, if you go, you can't really see because I got no light there. But
oh, cool. Yeah, can you make your screen big?
No.
Here, give it to me and I'll hold it closer.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm surprised you don't have one close at all times.
I never had that figure. I've never had even the Batman the Animated Series version.
Right, like this is.
Yeah, that's totally it.
That's totally it. This is awesome. Look at that. Whoop. Okay.
It's so functional. Like it's so. This is like this is like setting the blueprint of modern superhero costuming, like going forward. Like maybe not the briefs. Like I know they're very anti like briefs at this point, but like all of the sort of like tactile, showing how it's like can be really sewn together. Like they're clearly like designing it so it can be used in a movie. As well,
they
as
definitely
comics.
were getting ready for Batman Returns. I think they knew that they wanted Robin in the next movie, and he was written in the next movie.
Yeah,
but I think they were already trying to get people prepared and trying to make him cool. And I think they did. They absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
Need to thank Video Power Gaming for the $4.99 super chat. Just ordered my Mondo hat. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you, Video Power Gaming. No, but I love this kind of stuff. These costume breakdowns.
Yeah.
And just be like, there's hard edges on this cape. So if you get hit with it, you might take out an eye. But everything here was practical at the time. Like they're just like, hey, these soles, they're gonna keep your feet warm. This here, like these things here, they do stuff. Yeah, no, it's super cool. Look at this, Denny O'Neil, the late Denny O'Neil there with a. They just hired an actor coming on in, be our Robin. So they made some kind of like, what is this? Having introduced the new Robin into the world, Denny O'Neil admits from now on, it's about 3 to 4 talented writers and the tales of where this character will go. Well, they did a hell of a job.
Do you think Denny O'Neil was like hanging out with Jim Steranko at this time? Like just
maybe just by his clothes?
The stylish mystery men of comics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point. But this also tells me that there was a media blitz of some sort where they had like the media come in and be like, hey, let's get these photos. And because they were obviously doing photos with Robin and being like this big reveal. So yeah, I want to know what this event is. I have so many questions. This magazine is giving me more questions than answers.
I know, it doesn't say. It just says having introduced the new Robin to the world.
Yeah, it tells me nothing.
Was there a press conference?
That's what I mean. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like there was a whole like media thing where they
have him jump through like a giant drum, like they like.
Well, they got all these TV screens with like
cover.
They got all these TV screens, these box TVs with like the DC logo and stuff in the background.
Yeah, was he Ozymandias?
Right? Was he? We'll never know. But man, I remember these. This is first the Robin miniseries. That's what these covers are from. Awesome stuff.
That's a Brian Bolland cover there.
That's a Brian Bolland cover. 100%.
But was Tom Grummett doing the interiors at this point?
I think he was
from the jump.
Yeah, I think he is doing the interiors, and I'd have to. They're like too far away for me to reach. I don't want to stand up and get them and knock a bunch of shit over. But yeah. So I think he was doing the interiors, but like, come on, that first Robin cover of Robin issue 1 of the ongoing that Tom Grummett did.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah.
And then here they're finishing up some articles to keep things going. And then we get into the making of Tiny Toons. Wild. Because also, I didn't understand a lot of what I was reading. Now, as an adult, knowing more about the animation industry, I kind of have a better grasp of what this all was. And how very adult this article came to be, which is part of the reason why I didn't understand it. And we're probably going to get taken off the air if I show the next page.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, we might.
Wait, what? This page?
This page. They're doing photo manipulation that'll get you fired by HR in a heartbeat, and they printed it in this magazine. So I'll scroll by it quickly, but yeah, we get through and they kind of talk about all these characters, the acting, what it's like working with Spielberg, the freedom they had. Like that, like I think it's one of the actual original pitches of like wanting to bring back Mighty Mouse in that same style.
Oh, that would have been great because the Spumco did a Mighty Mouse revival. Must have been before this,
right?
And it's crazy too to think of like the relationship that Tiny Toons would have to Batman after, just a year, 2 years after this, because that's where Bruce Timm and Paul Dini would and Eric Radomski as well, like, would emerge from Tiny Toons to work on Batman, the animated series.
Yeah, a lot of them did. They were all like, okay, they're taking in pitches now, and they were talking. What was it? They had Gremlins on the list. I remember Gremlins animated series being on the list at that time,
and there never was one, right? Like, it feels like there should have been. It really feels like there should have been
one in the 90s.
Yeah, just about like Gremlins, like running a movie studio or something. Like, how did that not happen?
Yeah, when we're living in a time when we got Beetlejuice, and RoboCop, and Rambo, and we're not getting Gremlins.
At least Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Like, how was there? I mean, I loved the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes cartoon. Like, and it was really funny. I'm sure it still holds up, the like humor.
Yeah.
But how is there not a Gremlin after Gremlins 2, which is a cartoon as a movie?
Yep.
How is there no Attack of the Killer Tomatoes style Gremlins cartoon on TV?
Yeah, I have no idea. But again, like, that was a merchandising blitz of a movie too.
Yeah, but I feel like that didn't end up having a lot of merchandise, or maybe it was just like gone by the time. But I don't know.
Hey, if there's anyone in the chat who's ever done a book like The Art of DuckTales or anything like that, if you're in the chat, do an Art of Tiny Toon Adventures book for us, please. That would be amazing.
I mean, yeah, I haven't revisited Tiny Toons since our infamous show where we were demonetized or whatever.
I know, I'm waiting to get it happen again while Tiny Toons is up here.
But I will see anytime I see a clip from Tiny Toons, it is the most incredibly animated show. Like, it's beautiful.
Well, they had that budget. They had that Steven Spielberg budget at that time.
Yeah, and it's literally it's like the best Japanese animation studios. I don't know for every episode, but certainly like the clips, it's like exquisitely animated. Like, there was I saw on Instagram, it was like, I think it was from like the Particle Man music video thing. Incredible animation, beautiful animation.
Particle Man.
Yes, everything.
They did another one
well drawn.
They did 2 for They Might Be Giants. They did 2 videos for that.
Well, there were like 2 episodes or 2 like dedicated music video episodes.
Yeah,
which is a cool concept.
Istanbul was the other one, and Particle Man. Those were the 2.
Yeah, right.
Man, look at us. We could do Tiny Toons tonight. We're just we just know this way too well. But again, how cool is this? Like, again, the Star Trek.
Yeah,
these are such great designs.
Really fun. Yeah, great designs, great drawings.
Right, get me those plushes now, please.
All the caricatures are really good. Like I saw a clip where they visit Steven Spielberg in his office, and it's like
Yep.
just this perfect Spielberg cartoon, and like Tim Burton shows up when they do the Batman Returns episode, and it's like the perfect Tim Burton.
But they did it right, because Looney Tunes used to do the same thing. If you watch old like Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies and all that stuff, you would see these caricatures. You knew they were real people, but of course that now these are like celebrities from the 30s and 40s.
Yeah, like
right.
Humphrey
And now they were doing
Bogart
now we're doing the same thing, but 30 years later. So if they were to, I think they tried to bring back Tiny Toons. I don't think it hit off as well. I think first off, they tried to make Buster. They made Buster and Bab's brother and sister.
Oh.
That was a terrible idea, because they would always say like,
no relation.
There was no relation, first off.
Buster
but
Bunny,
also,
Babs Bunny, no relation.
Those two would almost have an Animaniacs style sense of humor towards each other. Like, that was one of the first cartoons. Also, watching it back older and being like, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So it's that Steven Spielberg-ness of like,
just enough edge. Yeah, I mean, I do. Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah. King Panther is asking here, Alex and Doell, do you think Tiny Toons would make good for awesome soft vinyl figures? I personally would prefer some Animaniacs. I don't want them as soft vinyl. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I want them in squads.
Yeah, it's well suited to squads.
Right. Here's
then we're on to
the Cat Dancer with some really great puns, which I also clearly did not understand as a kid. There's also another. Yeah, this is like it's
is almost like an Animaniacs level pun though. Like
100%.
They wouldn't shy away from that.
But again, I remember even trying to read this article and kind of being like, where do you find these comics? Because they're clearly not on the spinner rack at the drugstore, right? Like what do you like? Where is this? So it wasn't until we found when I first found the first comic shop I went to, which was Tramps on Second Ave in Saskatoon, and then that's when you started seeing stuff on the one shelf where it was like this. Then you'd have another shelf which was more indie, where it would be like Concrete, Flaming Carrot, the original Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? Like it was like
the fucked up Ninja Turtles.
Well, you remember looking at it as a kid and being like, black and white. Why do they look so weird? What is this? Because you go again
messed up.
You go to the 7-Eleven or go to the drugstore, you've got Archie doing turtles, right? So it was just like, wild time, folks. If you didn't know, you did not know. So the cat, I think, is a stripper, from what I can gather. Then we go straight from that to Rescuers Down Under. Like I said, there's I can't tell who this magazine is for. I can't tell which age group. I guess all ages. Maybe, I don't know.
It's taking some risks.
It's taking some. Isn't it what? Hey, I used to bring this with me to elementary school.
See, that's catnips. That'll get you.
That'll get you detention.
That'll get the parents a phone call.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, the teachers they didn't get. Well, I'll put it this way: our grade 5 teacher, I think, Derek. Well, this is again. I want to say this. At this time, this would have been grade 5. This is when Bionic Funk and I. This is when we started to become friends. This is when we started kind of being friends in elementary school, and we were really hanging out by grade 6, right? So, and we were buying Marvel cards and all that kind of stuff. So this is around that time, and man, the teacher we had in grade 5, I'll just call him out, Mr. Pauls, he sucked. So I don't even think he wouldn't have given a shit about me this way or the other way. And I think he was just he probably was just happy that this magazine shut me the fuck up. So,
well,
yeah, he sucked. Rescuers Down Under. And they get, this is great. Hang on. I'm going to say this before I dive into Rescuers Down Under. God, maybe Alice should have been here. She could have corrected.
Yeah, right.
Alice.
Maybe we should do a dedicated Rescuers Down Under episode.
We should.
I haven't seen it probably since I was a kid seeing it.
I do like that this magazine was very heavy on Marvel, very heavy on DC. We got Warner Brothers Animation and Disney all like within this one magazine. Awesome, right? This was so good.
And now they're practically all owned by the same company.
No, they're right. Oh my God, they are. It's the same two companies. That's all it is. Well, I guess Warner Brothers owned Batman by this point. They own DC by this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that they just go through the interview, the people making Rescuers Down Under, right? And they talk about the process. They talk about making the maquettes, the storyboards, all that kind of stuff. And it always kind of like I kind of forget because we always see the maquettes in like the Art of Star Wars books, and occasionally we'll see a maquette with like Batman animated series or what's another one that we might see one on a lot.
Well, I feel like you'd see it with Disney stuff. So like Pixar, like
Pixar.
Ken Melton was an incredible sculptor. He did tons of maquettes for like Disney all through the 90s, and he did, maquettes on a ton of Pixar movies and stuff.
But I think Disney has enough in their archives at this point. They should come out with a book, an art book of just the maquettes throughout the years of
absolutely
all of their animated shows, of their movies, just whatever. Like
there was an exhibit in Pasadena a few years ago it was all maquette, or no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't Pasadena, but it was somewhere in LA. And it was it was just up in a museum, and there was all these maquettes from all the movies, and they're just so beautiful. And yeah, they've got a massive archive of them, and yeah, I think that would absolutely make an incredible book.
Yeah, it's Duke. I had Mr. Block. He was mint. Yeah, Mr. Block. And it's so funny because Mr. Block was kind of like, because in grade 5, for whatever reason, like the classes, because we had such a small grade even at that point, that we would sometimes switch teachers like for certain subjects. Duke, I don't know if you remember this. I know we're totally going off topic and now we're just going down Brian Dahl's memory lane. But it was just like, because I remember Mr. Block just being kind of like, just like nicer and easier to learn from. And Mr. Pauls was just like a dick.
Mr. Block sounds like a teacher that like Doug Funny would have.
Yeah. See, it's just, yeah. But he was like, fuck, I wonder where he is now. I wonder where Mr. Block is at now. He's probably, probably retired. But anyways, I digest. Get us some maquettes, will you? God damn it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I love this where you see the this little candid staged photo, Walt Disney animation jacket.
Yeah.
Perfectly draped.
Is that like Glenn Keane?
Oh, let's see. Hang on. Let's zoom in.
Enhance.
Glenn Keane.
Hey, I'm looking at an eagle on this page, but I got eagle eyes.
Dude, good. Yeah, this whole time, man, that's another guy's whose career I end up following a lot in my future. So
where's the Glenn Keane book?
Where's the Glenn Keane book? Jesus. Right? Have they ever done like the art of like Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast? Like, were they doing those at that time? Or was that not a thing?
They've done a lot of like fancy Disney art books that kind of like encompass like aspects of different departments across many movies.
Right. But they've never done a specific like art of, Aladdin.
Right.
Or art of Tarzan. Right. Like maybe Tarzan. We're going to Google this after we get off the air. Alex, you're not going to bed.
I want like really comprehensive. I mean, I know it's expensive, the printing thing, but I feel like art books never like go full on. Like, just like give me everything. Like, I want to see all the art from the movie. Like, I don't need words. No words. Just give me all the art.
Yeah, stop. Just credit the artists. That's it. That's all I want on the page. His artist credit. That is it. That again, this is like this makes this magazine even weirder because this is another guy who's like I just ended up like it's Glenn Keane, Bruce Timm. You know what I mean? Like when you're talking about the animators that had
this is
its
the
biggest
recipe
impact.
book of Doell.
It's totally weird. Movie Mask. There's our Gremlins 2.
Yeah.
Right. There's our Gremlins
2.
Right. Good stuff. Now,
got some Playmates in the house.
So, in case for anyone who did not watch the thing on Toy Geeks, this is what I was bringing up. This is a section where they talked about toys that were coming out, but they didn't talk about them as toys. They didn't describe them in the columns as toys. They talked about them as collector's items, and they said for collectors looking for these Ninja Turtles. Right, they're going to get really gimmicky, but they're still going to do stuff like Wingnut and Screwloose and PandaCon. And I was just like, and for you collectors who are waiting for that Dick Tracy collectibles, Dick Tracy's going to be coming out soon. That's going to be done by Playmates as well. And I was like, and I think that already kind of like put that like bug in my ear of like, you can collect these things.
Oh.
Adults buy them too. Is that why I can't find this? No. So it was turns out I was right. But yeah, here we go. Turn the page. Ecto Glows, top left corner.
Damn. PandaCon and Ecto Glows in one place.
That seems weird, right?
Does
that seem weird?
A glow in the dark PandaCon would be cool.
But I'm just like, when you think about the time, like when you take a look at all the stuff on this page, Batman, not only that, Toy Biz Batman,
yeah,
Kenner Batman. Okay,
so
you got Kenner Batman over here. You've got Beetlejuice, the first wave of the Toy Biz Marvel superheroes, and Ecto Glows and Swamp Thing. This was all at the same.
And Dirty Pair.
We'll get there. Right. But it's like, but again, like, it's like, what, like, I didn't know what this was. Like, what is this cartoon?
And the Ghost of Christmas Present. This thing's got everything.
Okay. Hang on. What is the write up on that? I want to talk about that for one hot second. I just gotta, okay.
We got
of course, you can always give comic books.
Keatons.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, I know. Wild. It's of course you can always give comic books and magazine subscriptions for the holidays. See throughout that wide assortment. This quite timely classics illustrated adaptation of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol by Joe Statham. So they were just like, hey, here's some Christmas
remember
ideas.
those illustrated classics.
Right? So maybe this was Christmas of 90 then when this came out. Because I know it says February.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's, oh man. See, time is but a window. Right? Death is but a doorway. I will be back.
So what from this page did you end up getting, Ryan? Did you have?
That I had?
Yeah.
Okay. This
like were you always Ectoglow Elite, or did you become Ectoglow later in life?
I could never find these. And even at this point, like, Turtles is full on the hottest toys on the market. Like, I mean, look, they're just showing their Sword Shell Turtles, right? Like or Sword Shell Donatello. He was the only one that got one for the longest time. But we're already at like wave 3 of a very expansive line. Please check out Pixel Dan's book.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. So be sure to
on
check
sale
that out.
now.
On sale now. So, but when I saw these, I knew something was up where it was like, you knew the line was dead. And even though you're still a huge Ghostbusters fan, you're still kind of going like, you recognize all those companion ghosts. You know, this is the last hurrah. And then sure enough, I never found them. And it wasn't until I was an adult that I was able to get them. Because then I thought, oh, they just didn't get released, right? Because that's what you think in your head, because you'd have
no way of knowing. Yeah.
Right. You don't know. No internet was there to tell me right off the bat where everything is. letting me know that Kenner had mass layoffs, right?
I don't think you even had the concept of missing out. You would just be like, there's some other thing would come along. You'd be like, okay, well, I guess this is my thing.
But it's crazy to think, right? We had real Ghostbusters the same time as Game Boy. Like, it's just some stuff seems like it came way before it, and then it's wild. Anyways, I had this X-Men Nintendo game. It sucked. I bought it. I got it. Get this. I got it brand new, sealed at a garage sale for $10. There was this. I remember going to this garage sale in Saskatoon, and they had like this milk crate full of Nintendo games for like $10. And I saw the X-Men one, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this because it's $10 and it's the X-Men.
Yeah,
Get to play as Nightcrawler.
Why not? How could you lose on a
my
bet like
God.
that?
Worst $10 I ever spent. However, best box art I ever spent $10 on, and I still have the box.
It's cool. Yeah, is that a like Silvestri or?
I think it's Silvestri, but I love that it's got like Nightcrawler, Mohawk Storm, Colossus, Iceman,
Outback, almost Outback era.
Almost Outback era. It's so good, so good. Yeah, Cadillacs and dinosaurs, chocolate bars.
Wait, what? Wait, where's that?
That's right.
Oh,
there.
Crazy.
Cadillacs.
Oh, it's because that was like a kitchen sink thing. Like kitchen sink had this concept of selling candy bars in comic book shops. Yeah, kitchen sink.
Kitchen sink. Yeah. Jeez, that's
there
it is. Look at this. I love that they're even advertising plush. It's like, yo, you like Hanna-Barbera? Get some plush items too. It'll be fun.
Those look cursed.
What are you talking about?
Like the haunted stare of that Yogi Bear. That's like bed and breakfast stuffed animals staring at you in the bathroom kind of vibe.
Man, I think you need to select the next Airbnb we all stay at. I don't know.
That might be from a commercial. That may not be my original thought, but
right.
Shout out to Attack Peter in the chat.
Oh,
Swamp
nice.
Thing is a perfect figure line. I loved that toy line as a kid. I had a bunch of the Unmen.
Well,
with
he's
little,
opening them up.
Yeah, I know. That was
like a maniac.
Dr. Demo with his little voodoo doll, Swamp Thing voodoo doll.
Yeah, but good on him for doing that. I actually, when he's all done and he has everything he wants, I really want to see a photo of the Attack Peter Swamp Thing collection. Also, because you guys do stuff with DC, when are we getting that Comic-Con exclusive Attack Peter Swamp Thing print? When are we getting that?
Oh, dude.
I've been asking for years now.
Hey,
right? It's been 6 years. I've been asking, where's my Attack Peter Swamp Thing print?
Long overdue.
Long overdue.
Peter
maybe a soft vinyl.
Swamp Thing.
Maybe a soft vinyl. Maybe do one, and like, you know how they do the ones of the Attack Peter, like Godzillas and Mecha Godzillas. Give me an Attack Peter Swamp Thing figure too, and then put it on a Kenner style card back, also done and designed by Attack Peter, with the black and the white, and put that on one of those removable cards. Hey, Peter, I'm just giving you free money.
Yeah, Peter, you listening to this?
All right, I'm just giving you free money.
We also have to find a way to do that. So the play set, like one of the best play sets of all time, because it had the like foam floor that you could draw. That was like the quicksand. Like found a way. Quicksand played such a big role in every cartoon show that you saw. They found a way to incorporate a quicksand like swamp element where your figures could safely get sucked into a false floor, and it was magic. Magical.
Dude, do you know who did it first? The foam quicksand.
Oh, the foam quicksand. Star Wars.
It was still Kenner. Yep.
Kenner, it was Star Wars.
It was Dagobah.
I guess
needs braces.
Was it but was it like, so I only know the like Yoda hut set. Was it in that? The Yoda house playset?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, well.
Hang on 1 second here.
It still worked when Swamp Thing was a thing.
I'm going to stop sharing that screen for 1 hot second. Here we go.
Beautiful.
The Attack Peter Swamp Thing print
It's so good.
from Sideshow. Oh, he said, check my text. Here I am searching for it like a clown. But there it is. That is it. It is the same one. This is beautiful, Peter.
Yeah.
Now make a figure.
Yeah, we need a figure.
That's the rule. That is the rule. Thank you very much. That is dude. That man is, I hate that he's here in the chat because he's going to hear this. He's insanely talented. like he's really good, and it's like it's awesome because it's like I don't see anyone else really do what he does and then do it on the level that he does. I can't believe I'm actually spending an hour into this show.
It's on the record.
Yeah, putting over Attack Peter. But no, seriously, it's amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. If anyone does not follow Attack Peter on like Instagram and stuff, you should.
Yeah,
you should. It's so good. It'll be a treat.
We're so lucky to have him on Team Mondo for so many reasons, but not least of which is his incredible artistic ability.
Yeah, right. Like dude, you got talent. Now, shut up. All right. Then we get into I think this is like one of the last big articles here. This is the Simpsons is hot and it's controversial. Everyone acts like it's South Park.
Yeah.
Before South Park. So South Park just came in and was like, we gotcha. And then what is it? Family Guy's like, oh yeah, watch us. And then South Park is still like, nah.
Yeah. It's
no, you don't.
Never gonna top the king.
No.
But yeah, back then it was like cartoon characters being cynical. God. How outrageous.
Right? It's
that Bart Simpson, he has a bad attitude.
He has a bad attitude. But yeah, they kind of talk about the upcoming season and how it's like Bart might go back a grade. There might be consequences to his actions. Hey, guess what? There isn't. We've all seen the episode. It's on Disney Plus, by the way. We're not sponsored by Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's all
by any means. And then we get a thing about upcoming movies. Is Captain America.
What? Is this the fake ears Captain America?
Fake ears Captain America.
Oh my God.
And there's a big article on this upcoming Hollywood hit that's going to ride the waves of Batman.
I didn't know it was like early 90s. Like I thought that this was like, I don't know, early 80s or whenever they made that like that Spider-Man Thor made for TV movie. Like,
yeah.
This was 1991.
Yes.
Oy.
Right? And again, they go through more Disney stuff. They're talking about voice actors.
Oh, interesting. So, Disney, which would come to own Captain America, is not related to this article. Just another.
Right. So this is just like a little history piece on the voice actors. Stuff here.
Yeah.
Peach Dragon. Check that out.
Wow. Nice.
Also, where's this Donald Duck puppet? And
I know.
Where can I get it? Like, where is this thing? I need this.
So I saw again on Instagram a random clip from some like Little Mermaid show that Jim Henson Studios created like Muppets for. So it's like a live action Ariel with like a Sebastian and Flounder are like Jim Henson Muppets, and they're incredible. And I think like give us like, again, Disney, they happen to own Henson, right? I think. And so like give us, where's our Muppet Donald? Where's our Muppet Goofy?
Well, Geek Dad Quip points out, I need some properly articulated Disney mascot figures.
Oh.
Why is Disney so weird?
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed this? Disney's super weird about like proper
park stuff.
Not even just park stuff. Like they've made park figures before that were pretty accurate for the time, like in the early 80s and stuff. You'd get like the Main Street play set from Sears, and it would have like the mascot, like the characters would look more like the mascots than what you saw on screen. But for whatever reason, you can't, like, outside of this, my Beast Kingdom Donald Duck that I picked up, you can't really find like a good Mickey Mouse figure, a good Goofy figure. And I know that I know that Mondo's well on the track with the Goofy movie, but there's not like that Marvel Legends level of like, here's your definitive Donald Duck, here's your definitive Daisy, Mickey, Minnie, the nephews, Goofy.
You mean like super articulated Marvel Legends style?
Well, but you know what I mean, right? Like just something that's even like, you know how like even Diamond selected those really good Muppet figures?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where is
there
that?
isn't a Disney equivalent? Because I mean, they have so much like merchandise and like high-end merchandise, and there's
but
no.
They don't. But even look at this Donald. Like, imagine if they said like, "Hey, we're gonna release this Donald puppet that's like got an articulated beak and he's got like his full body."
Yeah,
man,
it's
dude.
But I would take I think that would be awesome, like a Donald Muppet that you could, that's like Henson quality, that you can like do your own show.
Yeah, right. Flash 739. Sorry, a left field question. Well, you should be. How much was the Star Speeder vehicle you bought for the 3.75 figures from the Disney park? Well, that one's from D23. I think that one was like $300. I think
three hundo,
right?
That's a steal given all that you get. Ken's has big thoughts on Disney figures. That's an episode. That
yeah. Because I need to,
I need to know these thoughts.
Because I always wanted it with, like, we've talked about this before. Like, I would love for a Donald Duck family tree line and just build out that universe in figure form.
Would you take like Quack Pack?
Let's start with. I would actually start with the comics first.
Yeah, like Carl Barks,
the Carl Barks stuff.
Yeah,
and then from there go into like 80s, 90s DuckTales, and then do like your Quack Pack, then your 2012 DuckTales. I don't know, man. I feel like if anyone has never caught on, I do love adventure series such as like DuckTales, Tintin, Indiana Jones. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So any kind of figures I can get based off that stuff, the better. And man, I would love like some proper, some proper Disney figures. I think.
What would be your ideal? Like, what are you picturing for, like, say DuckTales figures? Like,
what would I want?
What would the line look like to you?
So I would probably do
like in terms of like also like style articulation. Like what is like the most important? Would you say?
I would do the size of like between like 4 to 5 inch figures. So nothing like, they don't need to be 6 inch. For some reason, when I think of like, hang on, I think of this, right? Oh
yeah, is that that's from the game?
That's Disney, from that video game, yeah. And I was like, I don't play the game, I don't own the game, but I'm getting this goddamn duck.
Yeah,
right. Beautifully sculpted. So it's right, and then these ones came out in the blind boxes from the new Mickey cartoon as well.
That's like a 2 inch.
Yeah, it's 2 inch. Yeah, but again, it's just like, it's kind of the closest we get to these things. But it's like, I think I would do like between 4 and 5 inch figures. Try to have Mickey as your he's your measuring stick, or at least
your anchor being.
Or if we're doing DuckTales, Scrooge McDuck, right? Sans hat, that's your, and then have everyone properly to scale. So Launchpad, if Scrooge McDuck is 4 inches, Launchpad might be 4. Right? Gizmo Duck might be 4. And then, but then maybe you buy 5 figures, you build a Gizmo Duck.
Oh.
Right? So if we're going the Marvel Legends route, but I would want them to have like ball jointed arms, right? The swivel wrists and elbows that bend, and because the legs kind of go up into this like ball of a waist, right? So maybe I don't know exactly how I would do that because I'm not a toy guy. And then
what would you want, like a knee bend? Like,
I
would
think
you
you
go
could do a
that
knee bend.
far? Because that would really break things up, I feel like.
Well,
I
if you
feel
do the knee bend, like they did one for the Diamond Select Kermit, and it worked. So I feel like even though the legs are thinner, you could still kind of make that work, and then have like swivel feet as well.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a little ball joint feet. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I've got like, so look at this. I think this is what we're talking about. This is Deadeye Duck. But he could fit in with the and yeah, he's got like ball jointed feet. And they just pop right off. It's like a ball joint. That works very well. He's about the right size. I mean, they wouldn't have this many arms, but
God damn it, Ken Plume.
Oh,
no,
nice.
I'm not making that big, but it's Gizmo Duck and his alter ego.
Gizmo Duck always kind of disturbed me as a kid because I feel like he didn't want to be Gizmo Duck, and the like armor would just kind of like go on to him.
Yeah, but well, he has that really complicated, password that he would say, that kind of stuff. Pico Obi-Wan's asking, did they do Kingdom Hearts justice? I'm like, I think McFarlane they came out with the app game. I mean, there's Kingdom Hearts, but it's not this, I know we totally went off the rails here.
What were you
Disney figures? But again, I would love to get just DuckTales. That's
ducks, mice,
dogs, maybe a cow. There's a hen out there as well, I believe. Right? Give me all of that. It's it's kind of funny. Like, I think when you take a look at the size of the Mickey Mouse that Super 7 did from Fantasia, it's kind of a bummer that Super 7 Ultimates never got to do.
Because that was the bid to do something like this. Like the best hope to do this concept.
I don't understand we don't get this with Disney when it comes to these characters. Like, I don't understand what they're so protective about.
Well, I don't know if there are, like, because there've even been DuckTales figure, like I think Funko did like Disney.
Oh no, they've done some Disney Afternoon, but I'm just talking like these classic style figures.
Right.
Just like we've got little PVC figures but we've never gotten like that one, right? Like, just do it. Do it, Disney, goddammit. And here's the other one too that we haven't gotten action figures from that has me kind of like, can you just do it, please? Is Disney Princesses.
Right.
We get tons of collectibles. We get the high-end
dolls, a lot of porcelain, but
Pop Mart's got those like little blind box ones that Lexi's been opening. It's so they've got, of course, Princesses will always sell, but I'm always like, especially after Wreck-It Ralph, I was like, Wreck-It Ralph 2 like breaks the internet or whatever. I was totally shocked that I was like, where are those? Toys?
No designated action figures.
Right? Crazy. Speaking of your film magazines, Willow, Rambo, Rocky, Octopussy, Total Recall.
These are all their own magazines?
They all got their own magazines and poster books.
Someone subscribed to Willow magazine? And Rambo 3
I think these are just the one-off magazines.
Just a one-off. Yeah, okay, I gotcha.
That would come out in time. And
Octopussy magazine. Do you think that's framed on someone's wall somewhere?
Signed by oh my god.
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore. That'd be cool. That'd be the best. Right?
And then these are also like the Fangoria. So like those would also be on that like back shelf you were talking about.
Yeah, well, it's all the same publisher, right? So it's, I like that Fangoria. They do Fangoria and Gore Zone. Horror movies were so popular at this point in the 80s and 90s that the same publisher put out 2 different magazines.
Yeah,
which is bonkers. I also loved these because I love looking at behind the scenes of these movies where they would show them like this is us sculpting and making these monsters and
Yeah,
blood
again, kind of
effects
the
and
only
stuff.
place you would see that stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Again,
pre-internet.
Comic Reporter. This is all the rumored movies listed here. So they're kind of like, hey, we got some animated shorts that are coming. Addams
Prince and the
Family is coming
Pauper.
out.
Do you remember that one with Mickey?
I do. Well, that's
Did you know that like the Emperor's New Groove was originally like a Prince and the Pauper story?
Oh.
And then it really changed.
But here we got an Addams Family movie. We can see where that is at.
True.
Right. Let's see here. The American Tale coming out soon as a sequel spring in 91. TV series to follow. Ant-Man film. Archie film.
They're doing the event. I assume that's the Avengers, the TV
show.
Yeah. Arzak? What? There was an Arzak, like the Mobius comic Arzak?
Yes.
It's gonna be a movie?
Everything was listed at some point because of Batman.
Yeah,
right.
And Dick Tracy, right? Like
yeah. So, but what's funny is
Brenda Starr.
They have people attached to the movie, right? So it's like, so we might have gotten a Beetle Bailey film as promised, right? But here we go, Beetlejuice animated series in the works, Blade, Spike Lee,
all the way back then. Wow,
right?
Spike Lee Blade.
Yep. James Bond animated series, which became Adventures of James Bond Jr. Betty Boop animated.
And Brenda Starr, they did make that with like Brooke Shields, right?
Bugs Bunny, a Tiny Toon Adventure spin-off, which is funny because isn't Tiny Toons the spin-off of the other one?
Yeah. Well,
anyways, a Bullwinkle movie, which we eventually got, and they're saying like, oh, this is coming out, but it's delayed. Everything's delayed.
The unfortunate Captain America movie.
Yeah, Captain America.
Captain Planet with this cartoon.
This cartoon. Yeah, the Captain America film may go direct to video, which is different than what the other article is saying. And show tour with Spider-Man opening spring of 91. I think that would have been fun. Did Kathy get an animated series?
I hope not.
Is anyone here old enough to remember Kathy? Like, God, those are the worst. Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. Film due 91. We never got that. We never got that. Where is it? Where is it?
That's another show that had like really good animation.
Yep. Daredevil TV series. We got it at one point. Got it eventually. Deathlock film. Dick Tracy. No sequel.
That's the rumor. No sequel. It's done.
It's done. Doctor Strange.
Wait. We can't just blow past Dinosaurs for Hire.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, it was a film starring Richard Finney and James Bonney. All
Henson's Creature Shop?
Effects. Do you think Dinosaurs for Hire became Dinosaurs?
No. Probably not. But
you sure?
Did this become that like what was that movie with like Whoopi Goldberg and a T-Rex guy?
Oh my God.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like set in the future and there's like a T-Rex cop.
Oh my God. I'm so glad Ken Plume's here to ruin my day. The Chip and Dale movie got derailed by the failure of the DuckTales movie. DuckTales was a failure? To who? Okay.
It probably came out opposite Batman, the Batman movie, and it just made no money.
Oh my God. And closure of the Paris studio. Oh my God.
And some of the Paris people worked on Goofy movie, right? Theodore Rex. That's the movie.
Good God. Okay, hang on.
But Dinosaurs for Hire, what is that? I gotta find out what that is. I'm
just trying to see if there's anything. The Flintstones film. John Goodman.
Love the Flintstones film. It's so good.
I like this. April shooting ? Because it's all rumor, right? Garfield animated series, Green Hornet film, Ghost Rider
Fantastic.
film, Green Lantern
Fantastic
film,
Four, we all know how that worked out.
Gumby movie, Heroes for Hire movie. Jesus. Okay. Incredible Hulk TV movie, Inspector Gadget, live action TV series.
Oh, that would have been better than a movie, I'm sure.
I think so too. An Iron Man film. I don't think when you're reading all of these, society and Hollywood was not ready to make any of this. Like when you think about Iron Man and Green Lantern, like there is no way.
It's funny to think that they're like, yeah, Batman was a fluke, like comic book movies. No one wants that.
The Jetsons, a new live action film. I could see where Jetsons would be in the rumor mill if Flintstones is just about to start filming.
It's weird that there's never been a Jetsons live action movie. Like
I'm ready.
We went past we've moved past the window where like Steve Carell was the right age to be the perfect George Jetson.
Yeah.
And now that's it.
Tom Holland
failed.
Tom Holland to do it. The Tom Holland actually might not be a bad George Jetson.
Tom Holland?
Yeah. Because he's so awkward, right? He just has to play himself a little bit. Also, what was it? 2020, 2021, 2022 or something? Like that's when George Jetson was born.
Yeah.
So like
I feel like it would be because we live in the future now. Like our life is more futuristic than the Jetsons. Like I think that would be a funny. I mean, the Flintstones movie is great.
Yeah.
It's a riot. It's smart. The effects are all amazing. Like I guess it wasn't a hit because like I would love a Jetsons corollary for the Flintstones movie.
Who would you get to play? Because George and Judy and Jane are going to be the people that you cast to get to go to the movie theater. Right. Those are the three.
Yeah.
And you can't have Sydney Sweeney play anything anymore, apparently. So you can't get her as Jane or Judy. I'm trying to think of like
I don't know who even like
I would get Jane, his wife. Okay. I had to sing the song in my head to remember who was who. Judy could be played by Sabrina Carpenter and they could do the whole animated movie thing. Because remember, Tiffany had a song for the Jetsons movie and she did the voice for Judy. You could go back, do the
original
same
song.
method again.
We gotta bring back original songs for movies.
Yes, and yes, I think get Sabrina Carpenter to play Jane or Judy.
I would go Linda Cardellini for Jane. I don't know why, but
nice.
That just makes sense.
Yeah. I'm down. Okay.
And George, who's George? Who's George in this day and age? Like Vince Vaughn?
Jane Jetson? Could be Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, yeah. Scarlett Johansson would be great.
I'm trying to think of who does good. I would get Melissa McCarthy to do the voice of Rosie. That's what I would do.
Sure. That'd be amazing. Like just her ad-libbing
yeah, just going.
I mean, Rosie would she'd take over the movie, right? Like there'd be like a whole it would be like Rosie and Elroy have to they have to save the family.
Oh, this isn't bad, right? David Tennant?
Oh.
Right?
Can you do it without the accent?
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's keep going. We could do this forever. It is fun. It's fun to do. I'm not gonna lie. A Little Amber TV series, Little Nemo animated film, which I think so many people have tried getting one off.
Yeah, including Studio Ghibli or at least Miyazaki.
Right. The Lone Ranger TV series, a Lone Wolf and Cub film.
Ooh. That would have been a cool animated series during this time, a Liquid Television, like MTV, like Lone Wolf and Cub.
So it's a John Bruno is tagged to direct it, and
no idea.
Starring Bill Wisher.
Who?
That sounds very white.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it would have been like set in New York, modern day New York, and it would have
Yep.
been just like the concept of like a drifter with a child. Like,
If I was going to do an American version, an American whitewashed version of Lone Wolf and Cub, that's not The Mandalorian, I would have done it as Old West. I think that's the only way you can. I think that the best way to translate samurai films is into Old West. If you're going to Americanize it. The Mask film announced. Let's see. Who else we got here? Mr. X, My Secret Identity, syndicated sitcom. That happened.
Yeah, wasn't that I learned from Secret Galaxy that was Jerry O'Connell.
That was it was a Canadian TV show.
Oh.
Yeah. We had it like Saturday mornings.
There was like a slew of like 90s TV shows that was like dancing on, like they always had like some high concept, some promise that you're gonna see like special effects in each episode, but like may or may not have delivered. Like,
yeah, well, its special effects were no better than Lois and Clark.
Yeah, it's like the RoboCop TV show, the Lois and Clark show, the Flash TV show, like trying to do like movie comic book stuff on a weekly basis.
Yeah, right. So let's see what else we got. The Phantom, which that one did happen.
Yeah, Billy Zane.
Plastic Man.
Oh, that would have been cool. Like it's kind of crazy that like there was never like a Jim Carrey Plastic Man movie.
Well, he did The Mask, right?
Right. Yeah. So
it was almost too close. RoboCop 3, we got The Rocketeer, we got The Saint, we got eventually. Val Kilmer, right?
Yeah.
Scooby Doo.
Rover Dangerfield. Lest we forget.
Animated film.
I've never seen that, but
we eventually got the Scooby-Doo live action movie too.
Yeah. With Linda Cardellini.
Okay, we're going through the last bit of it. Yes, there's this much. Right? The Shadow, we eventually got the She-Hulk film. Well, we eventually got a series and it was really good. Of course, The Simpsons is happening at that time. Like that article about Simpsons. The Silver Surfer film, that never happened. Here we go. Spider-Man. Film deal at Columbia. Arena show with Captain America open spring 91. Stage musical. Set and lyrics. Barry Harmon. Music. Keith. There we go.
Crazy.
Right? Executive producer.
It's crazy that the musical was even being talked about then. Do you think that was the James Cameron Spider-Man at the I assume it probably
I assume that's what this would have been at this point. Right? Submariner film, Suicide
Squad, crazy
TV series, Superboy syndicated TV show, Superman. This is Swamp Thing. Tales from the Crypt HBO series, which I think we eventually got. Then of course there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's an animated syndicated live action show now touring. Terry and the Pirates, Thor film,
Time Beavers. What did that never came to pass?
No, but Tintin did. Tintin animated series on Nelvana.
So now I gotta look up. What was it? Dinosaurs for Hire.
Yep.
Time Beavers,
which
I assume did not turn into Angry Beavers, but was a different thing.
Right.
Sounds like Time Flies.
Trouble with Girls. Hang on, are we back?
Am I back? Did we both go away, or
I think I did.
I did too.
Oh, did you? Was our things
Yeah.
like spinning?
They didn't want us talking about time beavers.
They don't want us talking about time beavers. We are back. Sorry. Yeah, see time. Time beavers took Alex away. Yeah, sorry, we're back. We're back.
Close.
Yeah, something happened there with I think it was StreamYard. I don't think that was us. We both disappeared. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, time. That's what we're gonna call it from now on. If something happens, if one of us frees up or something,
yeah, it's the time beavers.
Time beavers. You know what it is. Maybe.
By the way, earlier tonight I was watching Somewhere in Time.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Christopher Reeve, Jane Seymour, like one of the best romantic movies ever made.
But no beavers.
Highly recommend. No beaver, not a beaver to be found.
Vampirella films. Did we ever get a Vampirella movie? Like even like a B movie?
I don't think so, which is also seems crazy.
Right? V for Vendetta, we eventually got that. Watchmen? Well, that one was talked about from the moment that series started.
Yeah, I almost feel like that would have been... I would have rather had like a made-for-TV miniseries. I think that actually would have been the better execution of that work.
Especially of that era of costume making.
Oh yeah,
I think like, it would have worked out way better. I think it would have.
I can totally picture it with like X-Files style lighting and sets. Like I think,
and just everyone having like the domino masks and stuff, and it's just like, oh, dude, 100%. I think that would have worked out way better, and it would have felt more timely and accurate because it wasn't that long ago that, you know, when that trade was out. I don't know. I think so. Anyways, Wolverine film. Never got it. X-Men, the animated.
Wow.
Look at this. The X-Men animated 5-episode miniseries. We only got 1 episode.
So this is for Pride of the X-Men?
I think so.
Well,
right?
No,
this would have been 1990. We didn't get X-Men until 92.
I know, but I thought this issue was 91.
It's like but we're talking like January, February. We're talking
okay, gotcha.
Quarter,
so
right?
X-Men number 1 hadn't come out yet.
Right.
It was about to.
Gotcha. Right. We're still in uncanny territory.
Yeah.
We're still in uncanny valley. And like the Zen Intergalactic Ninja animated series, which I think happened.
What? Really?
Am I dreaming that? I feel like there was a toy line as well.
There was definitely a toy line.
Okay. Pride of X-Men was 89.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. Flash 739. 1996 Vampirella movie.
I feel like there should be a new Vampirella movie. Like it's about a vampire from space.
Bobby Tweedy's here. Thank you for hanging with us, Bobby Tweedy. Wolverine movie starring Mel Gibson was the talk at the time. I do kind of remember that now that you're saying it.
Yeah.
Right? So this is about X-Men 92. That was already in development by then. This refers to the pilot episode.
The Night of the Sentinels.
The Night of the Sentinels. And then, of course, we got the Zorro TV series, which became an Antonio Banderas movie.
Oh, was there a Zorro cartoon too? There was a Zorro toy line.
There was a really bad Zorro cartoon. There was a real bad one. You know what? Fun fact, you know, of all the adventures that I talked about earlier, I also put Zorro on that list. I enjoy those movies a lot. Those Antonio Banderas ones. Whew!
I haven't seen it in a long time, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was that time we were getting like Zorro and The Mummy.
Yeah.
And like all these adventure movies that were like so much fun.
Yeah, it was like priming the pump for it was enjoying that pre-Pirates of the Caribbean time where it's like those pirate movies came and they were you know, no one I feel like no one could like touch the spectacle that they were delivering. But
dude, I am also a huge fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. I love those movies. All of them. Even the last one that's not good. I I love it.
I love even the one that sucks.
Oh, because you can tell he's like not in it because he's like in the middle of like personal drama, and it's just like, and you can tell, but like everything about the idea of it is awesome, and I'm like, I see potential for greatness, and it just didn't deliver. BC DeLorean, another movie cars. Be sure to watch Brandon on Blockbuster year 1984, or is it 5? Shit, I already forgotten. I'm a terrible plug artist. Plug your channel in the chat, please, Brandon. He says he loves that JoJo art. Listen, that is Amazon King JoJo. All right.
He looks like he's on a bizarre adventure.
Yeah, I like this too. Fantasy art books. Bring it on. We don't have enough. And then this is the back cover. This is that whole like, hey, buy from us. We will send you your comics.
Did you do any of this?
I never did any of this.
Yeah.
Well, again, because all this stuff was coming from the States, and I just went to once I discovered the comic shop, it was between that and the spinner racks. I didn't need to order this stuff. I just went to the spinner racks. But this is what I used as a guide to try to look for books that I might not normally have known about. So when you see a thing like Havoc and Wolverine series, you're like, well, what is this? Right? And then you're looking over like collectibles. What is a Batman portfolio? What is this Spider-Man button set? What is this McFarlane poster book? Right? So you're kind of just videos. What do we got here for videos? Turtles Cartoon Volume 1 to 7, $14.95.
Wow.
Robotech. Clive Barker Hellraiser, $25.
Man, everything was just mixed together. Like it was like you want your Turtles cartoons, you want Hellraiser, you want Robotech, like you got it.
This Bart plastic figure, $3.95. But the poster, the Bart Simpson's poster, was $4.95.
No other details, just a Bart plastic figure. It could be like this big.
Yeah, you don't even know what you're getting at all. Right? Simpson Family T-shirt, $12.95. Crazy. Ooh. That's it. That's my life in a nutshell.
So where did you go from here? Like, do you remember, like, you know, what was the next move?
X-Men number 2, Uncanny X-Men number 274.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Was the next move.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Duke. Have a good night,
sir.
You know, it's I went to X-Men 274. Then it was the trading cards. That quickly followed, and then once I found the comic shop, that's when I found like Excalibur. It was in the 40s, like so Alan Davis is on the book. I think I even talked about this with Ken, which is funny enough, right? Yeah. So then it went from, and then once I found Excalibur, that was it. There was no going back. Like I already knew that I loved X-Men and like Jim Lee, and I loved all these characters, but for whatever reason, Excalibur was the comic where I was like, I am never gonna stop reading comics in my life if they are going to be this freaking wild.
We should do a designated Excalibur episode. I feel like you joined when Alan Davis had just come back to the book.
Yeah, he just came back.
Do you remember like what the storyline was? I'm trying to remember what.
So there was like the Captain Britain Corps was a big part of it.
It was like had like Nightcrawler like broken his leg and was
he just broke his leg. He just broke his leg.
Gotcha.
And the cover was, so I bought 2 issues. Both the one cover was Megan and Rachel at the fortune teller, and then the next cover was all the team standing there, but Nightcrawler had his cast.
Yeah,
right. So it was
you joined right after the steamy will they won't they Nightcrawler Megan
right, but the tension was still definitely there because like Captain Britain was having none of it, and then freaking Megan is still like, so hey, you wanna, and like, you can't be doing this. You chose your man. Don't be doing this. You're gonna get Nightcrawler hurt, and that's exactly how he got hurt.
Yeah.
Bobby Tweedy, Ryan, are you collecting the Age of Revelation comics coming in October that covers all the X titles? I will be trade waiting. However, usually when these events happen, I pick up like kind of the first issue or two just to see if it hooks me to get the trade. I can't really start getting back into like collecting 100 single issues again, because comics have gotten crazy expensive, like super expensive. It's brutal, right? Flash 739, Havoc and Wolverine Meltdown comic series has amazing art. I agree.
Yeah, was it like Ken Williams? Is that the artist?
I think
so.
so.
Like paints it. It was like
it's painted,
or like airbrush. Like I remember seeing. I had like the that like 90s coffee table book that was like the history of Marvel Comics, and I remember there was an excerpt from that Wolverine Havoc series in there, and I was like, what is this? This looks crazy.
I have the trade now.
Comics can look like this. What?
Yeah, it's so cool. Ken's asking, Alex, you better, or he's not even asking, he's telling you, this is a demand. You better already be working on a Kitty Pryde and Lockheed sculpt. You know what? I want a soft vinyl Lockheed. That's what I want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Oh,
work
look at
with
this.
Cosplay.
Master of the charts, Brian Brink is here, coming in to quickly say hi as we finish up. We are well past our 1 hour mark, but we had to get through this magazine and we had to start casting the Jetsons movie. It was very important. Also, we had to have a long discussion about Disney and why aren't they making toys of Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Or at least the ones that we want to see.
And we got to find, and we've got two mysteries: Dinosaurs for Hire and Time Beavers. What are they? What?
Don't say Time Beavers too many times.
Oh right, no.
Don't do it. No, that's it. Alex, what did you think of this? Do we have to do your Canon event next?
Yeah, I have to figure out what it is first, but
it's
not be fun.
It's not as definitive as mine, where I knew exactly the moment where it was like, this is it.
Yeah, I gotta do some soul searching, because like the earliest comic I think I remember is the like G.I. Joe Transformers, where like Megatron is like he's the tank version, he's fighting like Snake Eyes or something.
Nice.
I remember that, like getting that at a store, but like I gotta figure out. I'm sure it goes back before that, so we'll get
into it. We'll get into it. Oh,
Ryan.
Jesus, Bobby Tweedy with the hardest question I've ever been asked in my life. Both have incredible hair to ass ratio. I gotta point that out as well. Megan is also one with massive hair.
What if it's Megan standing next to Rogue, so she's taking on the attributes of Rogue, and Rogue is absorbing Megan's powers, so she's taking on the attributes of Megan.
Man, it's Megan or Rogue. Pick one. Megan is trouble. I think that's part. Like Rogue, she's like, if she's into you, she's got you. Like you're like, she's gonna be even loyal to a fault. You know what I mean? Like it's she's got your back. Megan, she's a little drama llama sometimes. And she really likes attention. So I got this weird feeling that if you're gonna be dating Megan, be prepared to fight other dudes.
That is at least Captain Britain,
I don't want to.
We all know what happened to Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
so.
Brian Braddock is a dude I could not take. Right? Like it's, and with Rogue as well. Like I mean, both. Like it's like with Rogue, you've got to deal with like there's some serious emotional baggage there too. But I mean, if you're into her and she's your girl, I mean, you're gonna work with it and you're gonna make it work.
You gotta love the angst.
I would probably probably gonna have to say Rogue, just because I feel like Megan would I'd be in the hospital.
Yeah, it is an interesting, like that would be an interesting buddy movie, because like Megan is so like happy-go-lucky. Rogue is has a little more baggage she's dealing with, but they can also a little more edge, but also Megan's got that. She's got like, her sort of, her demons, and Rogue has her moments of, of being the more positive,
Right.
optimistic one.
And
So
Megan's very insecure about her natural look as well. Like
that's what I mean.
like, yeah. Cause she has to actually like put energy and work like a muscle to make herself look remotely human.
She's trying to be what she thinks everyone wants her to be.
Yeah.
That's not who she really is, like very interesting character.
Yes. Yeah. Megan's great, by the way. And I do love her. I love her. It's kind of funny because I say I would date Rogue, but I guarantee you I would date Megan. That's how it would work.
They're very similar in their like identity crisis, issues. So
yeah, 100%. That's another good thing we talk like, because for those who are new to the show, I have talked about this numerous times. At this, like as a teenager, my big crush in comics was Kitty Pryde, 100%. But yeah, I already know I'd end up dating a Megan. That's just how it goes. Ken Bloom with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Again, see you all post absent Doell Cantina delivery. Yeah, it'll show up when I'm gone. HasLabs always do. We're Chris Bobinski Googled the Time Beavers. Well, I don't want to know what you got. They look pretty mean and would definitely steal people from YouTube streams.
I'm afraid now. These guys sound scary.
Right? That's how I feel too. There it goes. /739 Time Beavers looks like Mondo's next line, similar to Over the Garden Wall.
I can't picture it. What is this going to be?
We'll find
Angry
out.
Beavers would be awesome. I love it. I like me some Angry Beavers.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. All right. That's what we're going with. yeah. All right. We're going to end here. Alex, anything that you need to plug? I know there's a Galactus on sale.
Yep, our soft vinyl Galactus. He looks awesome. He looks incredible. He's nice and big. The colors are so vibrant. Like it was amazing seeing that at Comic-Con. He's. I mean, between him and Doom, like it's just the Marvel soft vinyls are just like I'm so impressed with every new one that I see from the team. And we also have She-Ra going. The She-Ra Swiftwind 2-pack, which obviously incredible, beautiful figures. If you're a Princess of Power fan, Motu fan, like definitely check those out. But yeah, look at this guy, the metallics, like it's the perfect Galactus. Like this is pure Galactus. He comes with the little Baxter building, which I nicknamed the Snackster building.
Nice.
I will repeat my dumb joke here. I have no shame. And yeah, look how huge he is. Like you can't really, the pictures you can't really tell except for this one. It's like the size of someone's torso. And yeah, he's sick. I feel like he could work with other collections. Like I want to see him with the original like Toy Biz Fantastic Four line from the 90s set. Like that would be a really cool display. I feel like
put him with my Hero Clicks. That's what I'll do.
Oh, here for sure. Hero, he's got a little Silver Surfer. That's like a Hero Click scale.
Hey, we should stream us playing a game of Hero Clicks.
Dude, I've never I'd be down. I've never played. I never got into Hero Clicks. I'm intrigued. Yeah, I have 15 inches of Galactus.
Beautiful.
He's got that Kirby look to him, which I love.
Right. And then you're saying, yeah, there's the She-Ra that's coming up there as well. She's a beauty.
And yeah. Shout out to May Tamtarania. The beautiful sculpt on her. And Mark Bristow painted just beautifully. And yeah, keep it tuned to mondoshop.com, Mondo's at Mondo News on Instagram, because we've got some cool releases coming that you're not going to want to miss.
Yeah, dude.
So
no, that's awesome. As for me, I guess Toy Anxiety on Tuesday next week. I don't think I'm doing anything on DL44 Network, but if you ever want to hear me talk about Star Wars, that's where you'll find me talking about Star Wars, is on DL44 Network. Alice's comic is also linked down below. All Haven Academy. She's back to work on that. So I guess a season 2 is on the way, which is incredible. So good,
Nice.
good stuff on her. And you know what? That's it. Let's call her quits. Alex, thank you everyone for hanging out on this 2-hour episode tonight. Everyone go play some Marvel Rivals and read some comics.
Yeah.
Read some
Sounds
comics.
like a good time.
Yeah, dude. All right. We will see you all next week. Take care and